Before you move to Destin, watch this video. Miramar Beach might actually offer everything that you wish Destin had if you knew what you were looking for, right? So let's break down the pros and cons just to see how they stack up here in 2025. And we are going to be going through not just Miramar Beach, but Sandestin Resort. I've got an awesome condo I'm gonna show you here towards the end. Some of the best pricing you're gonna find around here. Guys, I'm super excited to get into these pros and cons. Let's get after it. The number one con of this area, it's higher property prices, right? It's still gonna be higher than Destin. Your average single family home in Destin is gonna be upwards of a median of about 800,000. While as you travel over here to Miramar Beach, it could be close to 1.1, 1.2 million for that average price point. Does that mean that you can't get in for a lower amount? Not with these things behind me. With condos and townhomes that you have around here, you'd be able to actually get into it. Most of the 2025 median home price that you can find out here, providing it's not here looking at this gorgeous beach, but you will have access to it, is actually around 725,000. Now your short-term rental demand drives up costs in this area. So if you're gonna be in one of those units or those areas that have those short-term rentals, people are gonna be looking at that as a different sort of asset that's income growing. So you're gonna have that increased price as you go around. Couple things to consider as well. You're gonna have different taxes when you're out here. Insurance, because there are those storms that happen to come over here every once in a while. So everything's gonna be having that hurricane insurance in there. But the property prices out here are gorgeous. The community is pretty amazing. But let's move on to number two. Con number two that we have here on the list is that there's a limited local vibe. And it can feel more like a resort town, which in Baytown, we are in a resort town. But more than just that true local vibe. Now, there are some places that you can go with specific communities that you want to be part of, that you could definitely get that. But for the most part, when we come out here and you're looking for that secondary home, or you're looking for a move here for your primary home, you may want to embrace the resort, or you may want to find some other places that may have just a certain feel to it, and it will most likely be more of your gated communities. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more pricey, but again, that's what you're going to get when you come to this area. So there's going to be less full-time residents compared to some other areas like in Destin and Fort Walton Beach, or even Niceville. So if you're looking for something like that, you may want to consider those areas instead. But still, it's a great little part-time place to be. Can't complain. All right, con number three, Highway 98 traffic. It's a bit rough during the peak seasons, right? So during our summertime, actually anywhere between the spring and fall breaks, and all the way through the summer, it gets a little crazy out here when it comes to the traffic here on 98. There's no real bypass per se for us to be able to get around it, so we just have to deal with it. The good news is that these traffics have been extended out into 3 lanes, which I really enjoy, so we've got that advantageous part about it. But again, if you want the reality of what's truly going on, yep, it's backup, it's traffic, it's tourism. It's part of living in Miramar Beach. Right, number 4 on our list of cons is the hurricane insurance and flood zones, right? So when you come in here to Miramar, luckily enough, we don't have any of the coastal resource area barrier zones that you necessarily need to worry about. It's typically going to be in the Destin area, but there are certain places that may be in a flood zone. The good news is if you're in condo unit like we are right now, most of those are going to be covered by your HOA if that unit happens to be in there. The insurance for condo units are just for insides. It's kind of like renter's insurance, right? It's just going to be the contents and the things that work inside there. But when you are looking to get a single family or something like that, not everything here is gonna be in a flood zone, okay? But with the high property values and the coastal location, it still can get expensive. Sometimes even private insurance is what you're gonna have to look at. Again, if you have questions on this, please reach out to me, my team here. I'd love to have a conversation with you to talk about this, to see if this is gonna be the right area. But I would still be prepared when you look at those, if it's not inside of a condo, that it could be up to $2,000 to $4,000. If you're actually on the water, it could be much more with private insurance for those homes. Again, it's gonna depend upon that price point. If you need quotes, of course, just reach out to us. We can put a plan together to get some realistic expectations depending upon what you're looking for. So just know that when you are getting insurance here in Florida, that hurricane is part of it. You can't get around it. Hurricane is always going to be part of your insurance here, and flood will be a bit separate from there. Again, you wouldn't need more information about that. We'll go ahead and get that for you. But in the meantime, guys, what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and move down and talk about the pros of this. So let's head out and take a look a little bit more on the beach. Let's go. All right, the number one pro that we have, of course, we're back here on the beach, right? The number one pro that we have is that peaceful beach lifestyle. It's what people come down here to Miramar Beach to experience. Not only that, but that little bit of luxury, that almost 30A feel. Yes, you're gonna get that here in Miramar Beach. There's gonna be fewer tourists here than you're gonna find in Destin. There's gonna be fewer high rises. All right, well, that's kind of a high rise, but it's not like super high rises, right? There's more breathing room. It's more relaxed out here. I don't know, you guys feel relaxed? I feel a lot relaxed right now. Just less noise and there's more peace. Of course, the beach, you feel more local. It's low key, especially in the mornings in the off season. And we're kind of off season right now. This is beginning in November here in 2025. Check out that beach. That's all for us. That's all for us, all the way down here. It's pretty awesome, right? So you're really gonna get this out here. It's gonna be less of the craziness, with access to the craziness if you want to. Whether you're looking to stay here part-time or full-time, you're gonna get access to this. It's absolutely gorgeous out right now. We have 2 months where it's actually cold, Florida cold, right? You people up in the Northeast and up there, like in the Dakotas, you know what actual cold is, but we don't. We think cold is like 45 degrees or so. So in the positive. So yes, coming down here is most of the time, 10 months, 9 months out of the year, you're gonna really get to enjoy this. It's definitely something to look forward to. So number 2 out here is gonna be our gated communities and that luxury living. Again, you're gonna be paying the premium for these prices. You might as well get what you pay for. Now, like you can see out here, this is another gated community that we have. The beach is just across this way. Yeah, right? So they're real popular with retirees, second home buyers, snowbirds. Love this area in these gated communities. It's also great too for those that are just looking to be in that one part of Miramar Beach that isn't just tourists. So there's a lot of opportunities here. Some of these gated communities also might have one of these things in here too. It just really depends on what you're looking for. The closer that you're gonna be getting to, of course, the Gulf, you're gonna have that. But places like Sandestin, of course, which we're gonna show you here, Emerald Bay. So it's gonna offer more of that resort style amenities, right? And it's really gonna depend. Are we going to embrace that? Is that really gonna be the way that we're gonna go with it? We're gonna find our own little area about it? Or do you want to have your own gated community that is just for people that are long-term or secondary homeowners? It's really up to you. Now, a lot of these things will have security. A lot of them will be golf cart communities. So it's definitely something to look into for sure. So one of the third pros that I wanted to come out here to show you is easy access to high-end options all throughout here. I'm actually at the Silver Sands Premium Outlets here. So thanks to the internet, we don't actually get out to go out to stores, but thanks to Miramar Beach and the Premium Outlets, we've got all sorts of different shops in here that really gonna have great access to. but you're also going to have access to some high level dining as well, like emeralds or cigars, and so much more here in this area too. So it's really advantageous to come out here. Some of the things that you'll notice if you come through, even the Five Guys restaurants, you know, the burgers and fries, even that is whitewashed around here. There's a lot of this area that's really trying to mimic to be part of the 30A blend, although it's not on 30A. I still like it because it's got its own feel to it. It's more of an affluent crowd without paying for the average price point down there, which is about 1.3 mil, to be able to get into a condo over here for 600 or so. So 600,000 at least. So there's a lot of that in here. You're gonna find a lot of polished things. It's just part of the culture that they do have here. And you're also you're gonna have convenient access to Highway 98, grocery stores, boutique shops, all across this area. So definitely, if you do come out here, this is one extra little benefit that you have here with tons of the restaurants. The cool thing about being here in a tourist town and living here full time like I do is that we have all the good stuff. It's what people travel here for. And even if you're coming here part-time, you know that you're gonna have this great experience, and your renters will know that too. So let's keep on going. All right, the next pro on our list, number 4, is there's more HOA controlled neighborhoods. Much like we see here as we're in Baytown, there's a lot more HOA controlled. Some of the pros that you're gonna look at here, and you'll see as we're walking through, is everything's really well maintained. It's actually really nice that we're walking through this now and there's not any lawn maintenance going on, so you can actually hear me. But it's really well maintained. There's beautiful landscapes out here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You get what you pay for. And the nice part is, it's quiet. It's quiet right now. So it's great for those who want that predictability and that peace of mind to be able to have those communities and maintained. Now, even if you're not in one of these, it really makes a big difference to have that too, because it's going to be able to keep your property values up when people come, especially if you're going to have something rented, that people are going to have that same sort of experience. They're going to notice the same sort of things that are going around, and really just keep that up and continue to ensure that you have all your renters coming back, making sure that you're offsetting or making good income on your purchase. So that's what we got. Let's keep going. All right, so do I have a treat for you? One of the things that we're going to be talking about here in the Miramar Beach is going to be here in Sandestin. And I know that we've seen some of the parts here in Baytown, but here's one of those buildings that we had gone by, and here's one of the top units here on 9600 Grand Boulevard. That's pretty much that nice hotel resort feel that you're going to want to have in here. But imagine getting something, shy of $400, maybe shy of $550. We'll go over the price here in a moment for a nice 1-bedroom condo in this area. So let's go check this out in here. So a lot of these units, when you come in here, they have these updates, as you can see here in the kitchen. We have the updated granite countertops. We do have everything throughout here. It does have the white appliances, some of which in here will have your stainless steel and be updated, but these are all in really good condition. The one thing that I absolutely love about these units, of course, is gonna be that it has a washer and dryer inside. Yes, it sure does. That's pretty amazing, so I'm gonna love that. Does have a good amount of counter space for being a small galley inside here. This is only 797 square feet, but really maximizes the space. So we have our 1-bedroom over there, and of course we've got our main living area here and a just killer view. And even though it may be a bit small, it's just exactly what you need to get into the communities around here. But it's affordable. As we go into here, we've got our single vanity as well. It's got some nice built-ins that the owner has put in here, as well as a nice stand-up shower. Always a big fan if we don't have to replace a shower curtain. So that's a little bit easier for maintenance all throughout. Now we do have a couple of closets, one of which has been converted into an owner's closet, which is pretty standard. We've got a good sized closet in here. We have seen some people take up both closets for some of those 2-bedroom units, the bigger units in here, but for the single one, we're fine. Now this does open up. We do have a couple of bar stools. You can probably fit 4 in here as well, and then into the living area, nice and cozy. Now, even though it's a 1-bedroom, this is a couch that pulls out into a pull-out sofa, so we can then count it as 2 beds for this unit. Also a nice little dine-in area here right outside the balcony. And we're gonna check out the balcony here in a minute, but let's go ahead and check out the bedroom. So this is a king-size bed in here, lots of room. Really, this is where a good amount is. Even a little sitting area too, with your TV. And this unit's been really nice. It's got some nice furniture throughout here. And if you didn't already know from watching my previous videos, that all the furnishings typically almost always come with the actual purchase of the property. So it's no extra bill of sale. Welcome to Florida. You can put personal property in a real property contract. All right, and then this opens up into its bathroom, this master bath. It's got the dual vanities in here. It's a nice upgrade. As far as the countertops are concerned, this is the same that was in the kitchen as well. And of course, it's nice to have a separate area to get ready and for, toilet and shower. So it's got that nice tub shower combo in here for whatever your heart desires. So I don't know about you guys, but when I'm getting ready, I really like to make sure that that area is going to be separated so that somebody can get ready while the other person's doing their business on the other side. So, all right, so let's go back out here. I think you're really gonna love this. It's got so much light. This is interesting here too because it doesn't have the sliding glass doors all the way across here. They've actually maximized it to get as much sunlight as possible inside this unit, which makes it feel so big and open. But let's go ahead and check outside. So this same view is what you're gonna be getting from that master as well. And of course, we got this nice balcony area here. It's in the afternoon now, so we do have a little reprieve from the sun if you're trying to get away from it at this point of the day. But this is the awesome part right here. Having the harbor right there is great. You'll be able to walk down if you want to do one of those sunset cruises, and we're getting close to that time for you to be able to go out and check that out. But you're right here on the water, right on the bay side. And of course, right over here is the area of Baytown Wharf. If you see it through the trees, there's so much beautiful stuff over here as well. As you walk through, they've got courtyards, there's pools that you have access to. I mean, when you look at some of this stuff, right? And it's a little bit better. When you look at some of this stuff and you look at the payments that you'll be making for the HOAs, and yeah, there's multiple ones here, but it seems like a lot until you see what's actually put together and what you have access to. There's little clubs that only this complex can get into and a couple of the other ones around here, some bars, there's tons of little shops. The Baytown Wharf's one of my favorite places to come, and I don't even live here in Sandestin. My family comes out here to enjoy some of the festivals and things like that. So it's a really high demand area, thus the reason that, we have the Sandestin part here, and the reason that we're able to rent that out and for you to be able to make a nice profit, possibly, or at least offset the cost. So this is definitely something that we should definitely go check out when moving here and considering, even if you're not going to move here permanently and just be here at least part-time and then rent it out the rest, you're going to be at a good spot and a high demand for that. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap things up here in this area here. But what I did want to tell you is give you the stats, right? So for this condo unit, this really nice condo unit, you're thinking Miramar, it's going to be the average price point $600,000 to get into some of these. Now, to get into this, it's only $318,000 currently at this time, right? So to find something that's this nice with this proximity at that price is pretty amazing. So if you got any questions about this unit or anything else, please give me a call or text. I'm happy to help you out here. Again, that's at 737 square feet throughout here, and this is at the top floor, right? As you can see, we got the best view looking over the bay here. So if you got any questions, let me know, and we'll go ahead and head down to the beach and go ahead and wrap things up. Let's go. All right, we're back. We're back here down at the beach. All right, guys. Hey, how cool was it to check out that Sandestin area and check out that condo? Hey, guys, there are so many different affordable options that you're going to have out in this area. And it's really up to you what affordable is and what sort of lifestyle that you want to see. But now that we've seen the pros and the cons, guys, if you have questions about this, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text. We'll set up a quick phone call, Zoom, whatever you guys prefer, to make sure that this is going to be the right place, or maybe someplace around here as well. If you do move out here with understandings and facts without that local insight that we've got here, you might run into some unexpected outcomes and feel frustrated about this move. So as a local with these knowledges of this experience and actually living here, you know, I've helped plenty of families, veterans, active duty personnel, like everybody around this Emerald Coast, move here and have the best experience with the easiest place moving around here. So we help people relocate. We help people find the best bang for their buck for condos, and of course find that little piece of paradise down here that becomes generational wealth. We got you all set to go. So if you're ready to, give me a call, shoot me a text. We'll make this entire thing as simple and as easy and as stress-free as we can possibly make it. But guys, don't go away yet. I've got more beautiful shots and great more videos coming up, so you can check them out here, or wherever YouTube decides to put them. So check them out.